Come on in, everyone. JLR investigates. Come on in. We're going to talk about the murder and arrest in reference to a tragedy that occurred in Edna, Texas. 16-year-old cheerleader Lizbeth Medina murdered inside her apartments that she was living at with her mom. The Cottonwood Apartments, found in a bathtub. And who is Rafael Romero? Who is the guy that just got arrested for her murder? But I want to share some new information and also some shocking stuff I have to show everyone in reference to a Justice for Lizbeth Medina Facebook group that is up. It's been up since this tragedy happened last Tuesday, and the family of Lizbeth Medina wants this page shut down. I want to talk about this particular Facebook group. But the authorities are going to give an update later on today. But they just released a statement in the last 24 hours, a more elaborate statement. This is the Edna Police Department. And just so you guys know, just so for everyone knows, let me show you an image here. We're talking about this particular case here. We're talking about the case of 16-year-old Lizbeth Medina, and this gentleman here has been arrested. They're not saying his age. They just referred to him as a young man. His name is Rafael Romero, and they say that he is an undocumented migrant. And Schulenberg, like he was caught about 60 miles away from where she lived with her mom. So remember these faces, because I think we're going to hear more about this particular case and get more details. Yeah, it's a very, very sad situation. Very, very sad situation. I got multiple screens up here all over the place because, we cover these things 24/7, 365. But the police did give out a statement. They gave out a statement, and they said out here, and this is the Edna Police Department, they said, I would like to take this opportunity to show, well, they got a grammar error there. I would like take this opportunity. They got to put, I would like to take this opportunity to show my appreciation to all those that assisted this week following the death of Lizbeth. First, I would like to thank my crew here at Edna Police Department. As you know, we are a small police department, and this can call for a great demand to be put on my officers. They not only stepped up during their own shifts, but worked many hours willingly on their days off and past their own shift times. They were dedicated to seeking justice for Lizbeth, and it showed in many ways with many hours spent investigating this crime. I am proud to call them my team. There were many other agencies that stepped up to help with investigation and extra patrol over the last 5 days. This was definitely a team effort, and I want to give a huge thank you to the following agencies for their involvement and assistance in this case. The agencies groups who assisted this week were Edna Police Department, Jackson County Sheriff's Office, Ganado Police Department, Jackson County District Attorney's Office, Edna ISD Administration, Texas DPS, including Texas Rangers, Criminal Investigation Division, Intelligence and Counterterrorism Division, Texas Park and Wildlife Division, Game Wardens K-9 Unit, TDCJ, Office of Inspector General, Victoria County Sheriff's Office, Calhoun County Crime Stoppers, U.S. Department of Homeland Security, Schulenberg Police Department, Fayette County Sheriff's Office, Wharton County Sheriff's Office, Gallaudet County Sheriff's Office, Lone Star Task Force. Again, this was a group effort, and Edna Police Department appreciates the effort of all that assisted. We continue to lift Elizabeth's family in prayer and pray this arrest has helped bring some peace. Rick Boone, Police Chief. Imagine this. Imagine one guy and the amount of damage he did, not only to Elizabeth's family, but look at every single agency here that investigated this case. Look at the amount of resources. You're talking about a lot of county sheriffs around that area. You're talking about Texas Parks and Wildlife, TDCJ, the prison system, Department of Homeland Security, police departments, Texas Rangers. It's wild. And it's good that these agencies collectively sought out and tried to find this dude, and they found the guy. But who is he? Where's he come from? Why was he here? What's going on here? Because he's an undocumented migrant. And I think that's what the sense of urgency was here, because 5 days, for 5 days, the entire community of Edna was on edge. Because even though Lizbeth's mom was saying that the person that did this is most likely close to the family, it looks like this person was an actual outsider that didn't know anything to do and didn't know the family. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Now, I received a tip. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. And, you know, we were asking when JLR Investigates, how did this guy know? How did this guy here, Rafael Govea Romero, know Lizbeth Medina? The guy clearly is older than her. She is 16. She's a cheerleader at the high school, or at the school there, or not the high school. Yeah, is it the high school? The school there in Edna. How did he get to know her? And someone sent me a tip and said, it's possible because Edna, he was caught in Schellenberg, which is 60 miles away. I'm told that both schools are rivals in sports, football. So is it possible that somehow he met her through the sport rivalry between the two? Is that the connection here? Because I've always want to know the connection between, you know, victim and perpetrator. Because sometimes it's random. Sometimes, you know, there was prior communications or knows, or it's, you know, somebody they know, you know, frequently know, like they currently know. So with this particular case, it's unknown. But you have a guy here that looks like he doesn't have community ties to where she lived, and he lived 60 miles away. He was caught 60 miles away. So how did this happen? And how did he get access and go inside her apartment? I'd like to know. I'd like to know that. But here is the thing, is they're still saying motive is unclear at this time. Now, police are supposed to give another update sometime today, and I'm waiting for it. Michelle says, no, that is no connection. Out of 22 cheerleaders, no. Well, again, we'll wait and see what happens. It's a speculation. We can speculate at the same time, put out facts out with this case. Yes, but she was sick the day before, so when she didn't show up, they just assumed she was sick. And we're talking about her not going to school that day. I don't believe she went to school that day, and her mom found her later on at night when she returned home in the bathtub. It's believed to be in the bathtub, at least in the apartment. People are saying bathtub. But motive still unclear after man arrested in murder of 16-year-old Edna high school cheerleader, right? And it says, an update is expected Monday about the man charged with the murder of a high school cheerleader in Edna. Rafael Govea Romero is booked in the Jackson County Jail, charged with capital murder in the death of 16-year-old Edna high school cheerleader Lizbeth Medina. Edna police did not immediately release Romero's age, but did say he is an adult. He's an adult. No age, though. Why? Do they not know his current age? Is that the reason why they didn't, you know, because I will say, when it comes to migrants that are coming over, some give fictitious names when they come into this country. Now, he's undocumented. It's unclear when he came into this country and what point of entry he came from. I'm assuming possibly Eagle Pass or Del Rio or El Paso. But when they come across, sometimes they give wrong names. Sometimes they don't even give correct birth dates. They make things up, because in this particular climate right now, in the last couple years, migrants are coming over and they don't have to show identification. They don't have to show exactly who they are. So is it possible that they really don't know this guy's birth date? Because usually when suspects get arrested, folks, come on now. When suspects get arrested in this country, they announce the name of the suspect. they announce where the suspect is from, and they announce the age. But in this particular case, which I find a little weird and strange, is they have yet to identify his age. Well, how old is he? How old is he? How old is he? Edna police did not immediately release Romero's age, but did say he is an adult. And there he was when he was arrested. Romero was arrested over the weekend in Schulenburg, about an hour northwest of Edna. Before Romero's arrest, police released photos of a person of interest in the case. The photos show a man believed to be Romero wearing a black Volcom hooded sweatshirt. He was seen driving a silver Ford Taurus, with the model year ranging from 210 to 218. Now, let me ask you something about the vehicle. Can an undocumented person legally drive a vehicle or legally get a license in the state of Texas or any other state? Which I found interesting. The guy was actually seen driving in a Ford Taurus, an older version Ford Taurus. But what's the laws regarding that? Or can you do it? Can you do it in Texas? Magnolia says yes. I think other states you can get license. I'm not sure about. I think he's from Texas, and I don't think, or what I'm saying is, I think he resides in Texas the whole time. I don't think he's resided in any other state. But we'll see what happens here. Oliver says no, not in the state of Texas. I don't know in the state of Texas. If you're or a Texas citizen, unless you got a license in another state, well, what was he driving? Was he driving, not only was he in this country illegally, was he driving illegally in some car? How was he able to obtain a car? Is the car stolen? Is the car his? Who's the car registered to? Was the registration of the car which led them to the arrest of him? Because obviously, if you're looking for a vehicle, at that point, then you do all these license plate readers throughout the roads and everything like that. Or did someone recognize this vehicle 60 miles away and say, hey, that young man drives this certain car? Every state has different rules, though, so we'll find out more about that. So far, authorities haven't said what led them to charge Romero with killing Lizbeth. More details on the motive are expected in Monday's police update. I haven't seen a police update yet on this. We'll do an update of an update. Oliver says you have to show a birth certificate to get a license, but I don't know about any other place other than California and Nevada. Officials said have not said if Romero will be granted bond. Well, we know he's not getting bond. So, ABC News has been in touch with Lizbeth's family. They said they don't recognize Romero at all. So, according to ABC News, they spoke to the family of Lizbeth, and they're saying, hey, they don't know who this guy is. They've never seen this guy before. They don't recognize him. So he is a stranger. He's a stranger as far as the family. Now, is he a stranger to Lizbeth? Remains to be seen. On December 5th, Lizbeth's mother found her daughter dead in their apartment. She had said a few weeks prior their home was broken into. She wondered if that was the motive again. But this time, Lizbeth happened to be home. So could that be it too? That's interesting too. Was this guy just a guy, right, that travels around distances and breaks into apartment complexes or houses in his car and just loads up stuff? Has there been other break-ins in the area? And they're trying to say that their apartment has been broken into before. So is this a second time around? And who would return to a house after breaking into it one time? Why would you go back, again and break into the same home weeks later? You know their security is going to be tighter, and it just doesn't make sense. Or did you forget something, or you're going back? Jacqueline Medina, the mother, claimed she knew something was wrong when her daughter didn't show up at the town's lighted Christmas party where she was supposed to perform with the cheer squad. That's when she said she rushed home. The mother made the gruesome discovery and called police to the Cottonwood apartments. First responders tried to save the teen, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. She was a bubbly, happily, funny person. Basically, my friend, we grew up together. I had her when I was only 16, Medina said. It was just her and I against the world, and they took her from me. Police haven't given any details of exactly how Lizbeth died. A GoFundMe was set up to help the family with funeral expenses. I'll share the GoFundMe because this is new information too. Come back to this post for updates and definitely come on to JLR Investigates. Here is the GoFundMe. If you guys are interested, it has raised more than their goal. 18,621 out of the 17,467 goal. And it has been set up by Anna Medina. I believe it's the aunt. The aunt. Hi, my name is Anna. I am Lizbeth's aunt. On the evening of December 5th, 2023, my niece's life was tragically taken from us at the young age of 16. She was a student and cheerleader at Edna High School. She was loved by many, but most importantly, she is loved and will be missed by the family. She was born and raised in Grand Island, Nebraska. So she was born and raised in Grand Island, Nebraska, and had only been living in Edna for a year. She leaves behind. She was the only child to her mother, Jacqueline. She also leaves behind two loving grandparents, Refugio, and I'm sorry if I don't say that name right, Medina and Yesenia Medina, who she loved and considered them as parents. She also leaves behind aunts, Aunt Medina and Ramona Medina as Uncle Sergio Medina, and adoring cousins, alongside so many more family and friends that have been torn apart from this tragedy. As a family, we are asking the community for help to not only get justice for my sweet Lizbeth, but any support that you could offer to my family at this time. Anything is appreciated. I would like to thank, if you would like to any more information or updates on Lizbeth's case, please follow our Facebook page, Justice for Lizbeth Medina. Okay, so we're going to talk about this Facebook page, Justice for Lizbeth Medina, because there's two pages. There's two Facebook pages. And in one particular page that's been up, there's getting a lot of backlash. The family, including the aunt there, Anna Medina, is calling on this Facebook group. It's not a page, it's a group, to be shut down. It's a group. For instance, look, this is wild stuff. This is people posting things in this Facebook group. It's called Justice for Lizbeth Medina. And I'm just going to share the post right here of the mother. I am the mother of Lizbeth Medina. I am enraged on what's going on. Please delete this page. My daughter does not deserve any of this. Please stop. And the admin not only kept the post in there 2 days ago, but turned off commenting on the post. And people are encouraging everyone to report this page. This is the mother of Lizbeth. It's the mother of Lizbeth, right? And she's demanding that this page or this group get shut down, which is wild. Everyone needs to start reporting this page. Why is a lady from Galveston even involved in stuff from Victoria? If her mom is saying take it down, then take it down. This isn't right. And if you guys are saying jacked up things and making it anonymous, then you are being a coward if you're going to say something. Don't do it behind a mask. And then this person says, you heard her, take it down. And then this person, didn't the admin say on another post the family asked for this and knew what they were signing up for? She has obviously never lost a child, nor she would see how some of the posts and comments are inappropriate in the time of loss and grief. Keep in mind, the admin is also in control of other pages where young females were missing or found deceased. That alone is suspicious to me. So let's talk about this page, right? Let's talk about this group. There's a group called, and I'm scrolling up to the top, Justice for Lizbeth Medina. And it has 5,000 people in it. It has 5,000 people in this group. I'm going to get some information about this group so you can see, learn more. And this is a group, and it has one admin. It has 5,000 people in this group, Justice for Lizbeth Medina. And the family of Lizbeth Medina is calling for this group to be shut down. Why? Why? Well, we're going to explain why. First off, I want to show you who runs the group. The group is run by just one sole admin. One sole admin runs this group, and the admin's name is this person. This person. Jana Amison Estes. This is the person that runs the group. This person here has no connection whatsoever to the family of Lizbeth, right? And people are calling for this to be shut down. She's also making posts on her own Facebook page. She's making posts. Well, I mean, this is her account. So she's making posts. Let's go to her main profile, just see who she is. So this is her. Looks like she's from the Galveston, Texas area. And this is a woman that's posting in this group. She's feeding a raccoon. She's feeding a raccoon, just so we know. Okay, so this is the admin, right? So let's scroll back. She runs the group. Let's get some information about this group. Because the posts in this group, I'm going to just show you, for example. What's happening is, what seems to be happening is the admin in this group is allowing the anonymous feature to be posted, where anonymous people can post. And supposedly down the line, and many posts down the line, people anonymously in this group have been posting very derogatory and wild, crazy things about Lizbeth's mother and the family itself. Almost like this is like a troll group kind of deal. And people are... See, this is Anna. This is the one from that GoFundMe that I just showed you. Anna. To the creators of this page, your mission was to help us get justice for my niece, not for others to post their theories, assumptions, and opinions. Each and every one of you who will apologize for being so evil. This killer has confessed, and once that comes out, each and every one of you will realize how heartless and insensitive you all are. I hope this never happens to any of you. This page was made by Jana Amiston Assess, Leslie Already, for us on behalf of us to create awareness and justice. Neither of you ever did that. You don't understand how much we are hurting. Everyone hiding behind those anonymous posts should be ashamed, because once everything comes out, you guys will realize how heartless you are. If I am upset, it is because this group is not doing or fighting for justice. Justice has been served. What are your real intentions? Clearly not help bring awareness nor justice. And this is that aunt. So you got the aunt, you got the mother posting in these groups. But then you got people still commenting, bro, why is this family so worried about social media? Social media is known for portraying yourself as better than you are in real life. Is that what y'all are doing? Are you freaking catfishing, saying that y'all have nothing to do with it? Because if you really did, y'all wouldn't be so worried about proving others wrong. So why are they so worried and glued to their freaking phones? It's so creepy, bro. If y'all were really coping and suffering over Lizzie's loss, y'all wouldn't be so worried about what others are saying. Like, bro, quit acting sus already. Y'all are freaking, so what they're saying is they originally set up a post or a group for justice for Lizbeth, and it turned into a circus where people are posting anonymous things and they're calling out the family members of Lizbeth. This is bad. It's not just speculation too. They're literally saying things that is upsetting the family. That's upsetting the family. This is another family member of Lizbeth calling out the admin of this group, calling out the admin. People can have opinions, but that's what they are, right? Opinions. But in this case, people are now making up stories and acting like it's 100% facts. The only thing that keeps me at ease is that I know I'm innocent, unless those assuming and making up stories. There are facts and evidence, and when those are revealed to the public, I will still stand strong. While my baby watches from heaven, proud of her mama for not breaking. With all those who spoke lies look dumb, and then I expect y'all to apologize to my daughter. This is the mother, not to me. Because if she was to see what y'all are putting me through, she would be heartbroken. Jana Amison Estes, we were taken advantage of in our most vulnerable moment. They offered to create this page to create awareness. They lied to me saying that they were trying to keep my daughter's memory alive, not let others bash me or my family or the investigation. This page does nothing for my baby's memory. If anything, she would be sad to see all of this. Once, Jana, I never asked you to make this page. You contacted my family to make it. I didn't agree to no rules or anything you have said. I've never even spoken to you. I don't even know who you are. So what are your real intentions? Let my Lizzie rest in peace and let us fight for justice and peace. This is hard enough as it is. Wow. And then they're calling, so it's a woman that runs this group now there is a lot of speculation groups when it comes to tragedies, when it comes to cases, right? And sometimes the admins in these groups say, they say, if you're a family member and this is too sensitive, please don't come in here, or whatnot or not. But it seems like the admin of this group has reached out to this family personally, and in this group during, I'm not gonna, you can go to the group yourself, but they've been posting some wild stuff saying the mother's involved, family members are involved, this is a cover-up, and it's people posting on, Facebook has that anonymous post type of feature. When you look on a group, you can actually, so you don't have to reveal your identity, you can actually do an anonymous post here. You can do anonymous post, and you can post anonymously. So when your post shows, it shows as an anonymous member of the group. So no one will see, and then they can just say whatever they want. And this admin is allowing people to say some very egregious things towards Lizbeth's mom, aunt, and family members. So I would strongly encourage, to check this out. They just make lots of posts. See, hear what I'm saying. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 10 hours ago, anonymous member. EPD, Edna Police Department needs to investigate the mom. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, people make this, and it's just like, it's upsetting the mother. It's upsetting the mother. Why would they want to investigate the mother? But that's the problem we do have with social media these days. 6 years gone. This one says, it's amazing how many people believe the First Amendment gives them the right to defamation and to slander others. I hope these people are held accountable, and the admin too, for allowing and encouraging it. Another Medina. Delete this group. The truth has come out. Just go. It's wild, folks. And then I guess one of the other admins left the group. There was 2 admins in this group, and one, I guess after the heat got brought on, that the other admin probably, whatever happened to the other admin, Leslie or Telly. What's interesting is that she follows the Kelsey gal from TikTok that also spoke about the young lady from Victoria whose body was found and had to delete her videos at the family's request. So my question is, since the former admin, follows this true crime junkies, what is the true purpose of this page? So they just keep going, they just keep going. So check it out yourself. It's very sad and sick. And I think at this point, the admin is kind of playing a game with the family. What is the purpose now that the killer got solved, and then allowing anonymous people in a group to say bad things about the mother? It seems to me that's kind of egregious, sad, disrespectful, distasteful. But again, people, do this in social media, and sometimes speculation groups do offend the families that people are speculating from. But it seemed like in this one, they were actually calling for, the police to investigate the mother. For what? Why would they want to investigate the mother? I mean, what has the mother done in this case besides go on the news and cry and plead for, the finding of whoever did this to her daughter? It's very, very bad. But so that's the updates that I have thus far on this particular case. I just wanted to show you about the Facebook group And no motive yet revealed, no age on this guy. Why is authorities trying to cover up this dude? Why is authorities trying to, not provide the information? Will they? Or will they come out today? That remains to be seen. Maybe they will. But as of now, 24 hours later, still haven't revealed a motive or understanding about who this suspect is, who this Romero guy is. Anything about the car, anything about this case. So when more information comes about, I will share with all of you. They said he's an adult. He's an adult. So, and then when I get more information, I'll share with all of you too. All right. So that's the update on this particular case. And, pray for the family. Pray for Lizbeth's family, because I think they're going through a lot right now. This Facebook group is harassing them, I guess, and saying some really derogatory things about them. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. What do you guys think? All right, we'll talk later. Justice for Lizbeth. Everyone have a very, very safe day and be safe. Safe day, be safe. All right, bye.